Facebook gives you a choice from as many as 9 types of call to action buttons for your new patient ads. That's a lot of chances to screw up. So in this episode, I'm going to tell you the right one to use to get the most results. And it's not the one you probably think it is. When making new patient ads, Facebook gives you several choices of call to action button in ads. It's the little gray button at the bottom of the ad below the picture. It may appear simple, but this little bit of real estate can make a huge difference in someone clicking on the ad to take the next step or sailing on by. By the end of this video, you'll have no confusion on which button and ad copy to choose, and you'll know why. And the competitive advantage will be for you, my friend. I'm John Nesbitt, founder of the Customer Factory. I'm the guy who helps doctors build their practices up to and beyond the $1 million level. Now, this whole thing might seem a little trivial regarding the little button, but this is one of those vital points of an ad, and every ad depends on one of these little call to action buttons. In fact, in every ad, there are only a few components you can adjust. You have the headline, the message, the image, and then the little gray call to action button. When making your Facebook ads, you're given a wide choice of what the buttons can say. Choices include apply now, contact us, learn more, even book now. I know what you're thinking, book now, that's the one I want. I want them to book now. Well, after all, your ads are trying to get people to book a new patient appointment, so it's easy to think the book now button option is the right one, right? Well, that's not what the data says. In fact, it came in distant third on the list of effectiveness. This makes sense when you think about it from the viewpoint of the prospective patient. They were scrolling along in Facebook, and then they stopped and your ad caught their eye. Now, just after a few seconds of contact, you want them to book now? The reader just barely knows who you are and what's going on. They usually are not ready to commit just yet, and clicking book now sounds kind of like a commitment. I found that the Learn More button is much better and will get you more clicks and results. It's friendlier, it's less intimidating, and it's less of a commitment. Yeah, you say, but maybe I'm just paying for clicks, so why do I want these weaker, less committed clicks? Let me screen out the weaker prospects by demanding more commitment. Well, that sounds good in theory, but in practice, you want every click you can get, even if fewer convert as a percentage, because despite the lower percentage, you'll still get more net overall appointments set. Also, these clicks pay off again and later too. You can use them to identify more prospects, new patients in the area. They click tags them so that you can market to them again in the future at a much lower cost. That's called remarketing, and I covered that in one of my other videos. So just use the Learn More button, okay? If you're seeing this video anywhere outside my $1 Million Practice Builders Facebook group, then go over to millionpractice.com and join up for free. I put all my training videos, downloads, and other help in that group. Join the top practice builders from around the country, and maybe you'll be our next multi-million-dollar practice success story.